Whatever. Hi, I'm Tom Wilson. You may know me from Back to the Future, 1, 2, or 3, Freaks and Geeks, Ed, Wing Commander, or many others. I'm standing here with
Sean.
Sean. And Sean, how long have we known each other now?
Months, and if not years. Okay, 30 seconds.
I just met Sean, but I wanted to tell you that you're watching
Mega64.
Mega62. Four. On
Public access.
Public access.
TV.
TV, because that's where you should be watching.
Every day.
Occasionally.
Oh yes! I sit in my room, I look at my big screen TV, I look at my computer, I look at my cell phone, I look at the countless DVDs. Countless DVDs! This is the most braggart paragraph ever. I look at my Taylor... Whatever, I made a word. Ah, Mega64, such a cornucopia of fond memories for everybody involved. Hi! Whoa! I'm in the funny circle! I told you to eat a toad! I wish there was a happier story to tell about how Mega64 came to be, but actually, it all starts about a year after I graduated out of high school. When I was in high school, I got really involved in theater, and for every play that I did, I would make all these crazy videos, behind-the-scenes videos, and I was running a website at the time. It was just kind of a creative utopia at the time. And then the year following high school, it was really kind of a downer. It was really depressing. I needed to get involved in something that I loved, and I really did a lot of thinking. And I remember, you know, in one of the many days I was daydreaming during English class, I was doodling and trying to think of some kind of way to mix everything that I like into one complete package. I like acting. I love filming skits. And third, I play an abnormal amount of video games. So, gosh, what could I do to merge all of those into one thing? I remember I was just sitting there in English class doodling out weird names and words and stuff, and eventually on one piece of paper I wrote out pretty much the outline of the basis of Mega64, which was a mad scientist creates a game console which connects to people's heads and makes people live the game, which they're not really living the game. It's actually just us dressed as stupid video game characters doing really stupid stuff out in public, which, you know, so that served as a format for that. I knew that I really couldn't do it by myself, so I definitely had to call on someone who, you know, would be good at writing and helping with this kind of stuff. Someone who was really creative, and there was definitely no man better for the job than another person who I had met in theater, who I had made videos with before, and his name was Derek Acosta.
I'm kind of afraid to open this. If you're gonna rip this skin off the back of your head, zip your face, just a minute. Okay. Who in here is disguising themselves as the Osmonds? Mess up before I open this. I don't want any surprises. I couldn't believe that hadn't already been done, and it was supposed to be Jackass with video games. And so I was like, okay, that's cool. And then we talked about it for a few months, and later on we're like, ooh, we should have a story too. So my characters are awesome. Sean's are mediocre. Like my character.
How's your grammar?
That's pretty mediocre too.
You ready? Oh, oh God! God! Oh.
I I like to do the editing. That's my favorite part of the show, and I try to edit as much as I can. It's really fun. It's the best part of video production. Am I right, guys? My boys agree.
For months, before we had even filmed anything or gotten anything together at all, me and Derek, every day after school, we would just, you know, devise and plan all these different ideas for skits that we have. And we realized that the two of us, you know, despite how hard we worked, we would still need more people involved. And at that point, it was a perfect opportunity to bring in another hilarious guy that we knew in high school, who was Sean Chatfield.
Rock came up to me and said that him and Jack were doing a TV show and they thought that they needed a place to film, so so they used my garage. I wasn't expecting to like have like a actual real part until we kind of just sat around talking about it after we got the set working, and then like it just came up that I happened to be featured prominently, which is nice.
We take acting and set design very, very seriously in our show, and I think that should definitely be apparent by the work we've brought forth.
I really think we should have focused more of our budget into the indoor sets. Every time we film a skit, gotta throw one of these babies up. Metal Gear Solid, you thought those were actual people? Nah. We don't roll like that.
There's Dean Cain. He's about to step into the role of Marcus. Believe it.
Check it out. 3 ADs, 15 extras. We got the fake fence, we got the floods, we got the corner here, we got 3 cop cars, news van, food truck, dolly lighting. People ask us where all our budget goes. It goes here.
And right here. Yeah. $60,000.
What's up? This is my house and we're gonna show you the set, so come on in. We're filming the TV! Shut the f*** up! Shut up! Alright, so in here, here's the garage, which is our set. Now you can't really tell there's a set until you look over here. Now, here's the set. It takes us a while to get everything, all this shit cleared out of the way, you know.
I don't know why he curses so much. He thinks it's cool or something. Just be who you are. That's what's cool. That guy is not who he pretends to be.
Here's the Mega64. Now what's inside it, you might ask? Well, I'll show you. Here we have, of course, all of our costumes. We got a hand in case you need one. Got SpongeBob who blew up his head. Oh, remember Pogs? Yeah, so did we. The Mega64. Not only is it the world's greatest game system, it's also a good place for storage. Our lighting is pretty high tech. We have the fluorescents, 2 of them. Now if that's not it, we got the that too. That's our lighting.
So we've got options.
We got 3 options, and that's more than most sets, I think. Most TV shows, am I right? That's right, I am. My house is kind of like everyone just always comes over. Like you don't even have to like knock; you just walk in. So everyone's always here. So this is my brother. This is Luke. He do you even see? You don't really see him in the show because we cut his part out because he blew hard. But he is one of the guys going like this. You don't see their face. And the other guy is right there. It's Corey.
Hello.
He's also the guy who holds that pot when I smash it on Blink. He thought it was funny because like he thought maybe like just a random thing and we set it up. Sorry. For the oh man, that was all legit.
Well, I was standing there with my vase, and I remember getting that vase at the thrift store, and it was a very nice vase. I think I was going to give it to my sweet grandmother. And so I'm standing there in front of the bowling alley waiting for my dad to come pick me up, take me to grandma's house, and then I hear like some theme music kind of in my head, I don't know, it was coming from somewhere. And then out of nowhere, a green and white figure grabs my vase and dashes it to the ground.
What?
My initial reaction was shock, and then I felt honored that Link had chosen my vase to smash.
I told you guys not to do this without me.
I don't know which one is yours.
I went to Starbucks for 5 minutes.
Is he serious or what?
I don't know.
Derek, are you serious? Are you being serious, Derek?
Did I give you the wrong one?
Maybe you did.
Did you get
Oh,
one?
I thought.
This
Right now.
Is that it?
clearly says.
Yours is very nice.
No, I'm not
What does it
serious.
say?
Okay.
That is this.
Well,
'Cause we'll stop.
The same anyways.
That's cool.
Alright. And welcome to set number 2, which would be Pock's Laboratory, aka my room, as if it wasn't obvious enough. First of all, little trick we like to use so that we're filming, nobody opens the door. Ain't no cats in here. I don't like cats, they make me puffy. Alright, this is pretty much ground zero right here. Got, you know, some fancy props. This is actually where I do all my computing and whatnot. We edit here. I should point out to you that all around my room you'll find blood stains and such all over the walls. That's actually left over from when we filmed the Gangs Return to Class and Became Honor Students, which is, again, is a favorite episode of ours. And yeah, never quite cleaned up. Blood stains are actually harder to remove than previously thought. This is definitely a grade A prop. Yeah, this robot's been known to terrorize and destroy. This was actually a kid's toy until Derek did a masterful job of modifying it and making it look just plain evil. And friendly at the same time. This right here, I don't even know what this is. I took it from a play I was in. Oh, these are someone's DVDs. I gotta return these. Or sell them. Am I right? That's it.
Taylor Swift's been this way. That means a lot to me. It's this record I got. Everybody cries sometimes.
Why are we doing your room?
I don't know. Rocco said we should. Alright. And over there you can see one of my influences is Together. It's my Zelda shield. Made it. That's right. I took a cup belt with straps. You know. It's where the magic happens. Every night. Thanks.
Hey Jessica, does magic really happen on this bed every night?
That's a funny question.
Well, how about we get a funny answer?
Of course it does. That's why I said it. Derek does a great job, Rocco does a great job. Rocco, of course, Dr. Pock, it's pretty funny. Derek has a ratio, which is also pretty funny. Although it's like not really acting, considering like his family is like kind of comes from that kind of background, you know? It's kind of, you know, like the I don't even give a kind of back, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
That's not true.
Oh, it's not? Because
Why are you making fun of my family?
I'm not making fun of her family. I'm just trying to tell you, like, what I see. Oh! that one kind of hurt. What are you trying to prove?
Okay, I'm Ian Lucky. I do the music for Mega64. I guess it started a while ago. Rocco talked to me about doing a rap beat for him, for a mad scientist, and I was like, what, are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. I thought it was for some like college assignment or something. And so it was like 11 o'clock at night in July or something, and I wrote the first draft of Pock's theme. And I sent it back to him, and he seemed pretty happy with it. And just from there on in, Rocco would call me and say like, hey, I need a mad scientist theme, or hey, I need a dramatic theme, or hey, I need a theme for a psychotic puppet, you know. And I'd just write something there and send it to him. Well, it's cool because music wasn't the only thing I did for Mega64. Like, you know, as you saw in the episode with the hacker, Rocco actually came to me like a year or so ago, and he's like, "Hey, you want to come play Super Dodgeball at some middle school? You know, dress up in PE clothes." And that didn't really work out because Rocco was dressed in some ridiculous sweater.
You just ruined another interview, didn't you? Alright, sorry, keep going.
Alright, well, I thought what was really funny was when Rocco did the bowl of maple syrup and threw it at Adam, because Adam spent like, 10 minutes just crying, washing off his shirt, like he'd been shot in the face or something. It was ridiculous.
Excuse me. He just bought that shirt. That was the first day he wore it.
This is Ian's interview, okay? Thanks. Alright, thanks. Anyway.
And we went to the rap video thing, like we got to do Nothing But a Dreamcast, and that was kind of fun because that was actually the first time I saw episode 1 finished with all my music. But, I'd look totally thug in that because, I'm...
Go inside. Destroy it! Oh, that was good. That's good stuff. I got a bad feeling. Oh!
Well, I was working at Chippendales. Still got the bow tie. I was working at Chippendales and I thought, I was trying to pursue my new career, which was President of the United States of America. Well, so one day, Rocco and Derek and Sean, who were regulars at the place, came in. They offered me a job as the lead character of the show. They said I would be the heartthrob. And I said, yeah, I'll give you a throb. So I did. I don't know.
When we first started filming the outdoor skits, it was actually a really nerve-wracking experience.
Right now, where I'm standing is where we filmed the Mario and Luigi skit. This is the very first thing we filmed. The very, very, very first thing. Like, I don't even know if it was like a for sure thing before. And then that day, Rocco and Derek showed up at my house dressed as Mario and Luigi, and I thought it was good to go. And we were trying to think of where to go. And then my house is, you can't really see it. Right behind those bushes is my house, and this is our high school that we all went to. And there's a track and field event going on that I could hear, so I'm like, let's just film there. And so this is where, right here, so Rocco and Derek just stood for about half an hour debating whether or not they should actually do this, because like this is the first thing we've done in public, so it was really, iffy. Okay, now over here is where they ran through. I don't really care or not, but whatever. It's a track and field event. I think it was like, and the people were on the other side, so they decided just to book it right in front of it. They dart out, as you see. They go through that gate over there, as you see, and they go behind the bushes, and like, what you don't see is them running straight to my house. That's our getaway plan. People are so pissed off. You can only hear one lady screaming in the video, but like, when I turn off the camera to go like chase after them, like, I heard people like, what the hell was that? It was the first day of filming, and we completely tore up a track and field event. And so that day may have been bad for track and field, but a good day for, television. History,
I wasn't so much nervous when I did Frogger. I was just really afraid of getting hit by a car because I couldn't see anything past, this in front of me. So I look around a lot in that skit. Metal Gear Solid, I was kind of nervous, but not so much. Put Metal Gear Solid on the internet, and the only comment we ever got was, "Oh, you should have been in the box. Oh, you shouldn't have been in the box. Should got in the box, got in the truck, been in the box, and shot people from the box." Yeah, I did get in a box. It was negative funny, which just proves my theory that no one on the internet knows anything. I seriously must have walked like 3 or 4 miles underneath the box, and my legs were on fire by the end of it, because it was just me squatting. Like I felt like I was pooping in the woods or something. It was the most uncomfortable I've ever been in my entire life, and I harassed some Asian woman. I followed her around in a box, and she just walked away, and there's no way I could keep up with her because I'm 2 feet off the ground. What'd you guys think? Was the box funny? Yeah, who listens to your music anymore?
My favorite skit is definitely Shenmue because we weren't really doing anything wrong per se. We were just, asking people questions. maybe dumb questions, but that's all we were doing, and yet that really got under people's skin. What you actually don't see in the version of the skit that's available on the internet and on our show is that after the woman at the hot dog stand leaves to go call security, I actually go and follow her to the phone. And it was a really funny experience. I stayed in character the entire time.
Is Nozomi not here?
Pardon?
It was really funny. I just hassled with her a little bit on the phone and then eventually walked away.
I'm going to go home. It's getting late.
Are you going now?
I'm going to go
Probably
home.
be good.
Good night.
Which was definitely a good idea, because once I started hearing my description being read off on 1,000 walkie-talkies around me in front of that building, I got a little nervous there, and that was definitely one of the more nerve-wracking skits we had to film, believe it or not.
My favorite moment that I was actually involved in, I think, was just running down the beach as Link. That was so cool. And people were like, Link! And I was like, what? Ready? Okay. Oh, that was a dud. Throw it back, Ian! You gotta throw the ball back when I hit it to you! Don't fall though. No, don't. Okay, throw it back. So, yeah, when I was Link, I was running the beach. It was, pretty tight. Tight.
My favorite episode is the 5th. It's the one where the inspector comes and they kill him with the hammer. You probably know it as the 4th. I'll always refer to it as the 5th because there was another episode that you're never going to see because it was erased from history because it wasn't, up to par. It had some good parts. Had some not so good parts, What can I say? That was a Humpty Crumpty impression. You don't even know who that is. So he was erased from history. Deleted. He was deleted, maybe he'll be in the deleted scenes, but I don't know. You don't know. Who the f*** knows? It's a big old crazy world we live in. Full of rapists, teachers, scholars, Nazis, minorities. They're the worst. I don't like anyone who's not white. Are you white? Because if you're not, you can turn this DVD off right now. It's getting old.
Well, then freshen it up. It's your job. That's why the camera's on you.
Are you gonna take a piss?
We still have to do the documentary.
I don't care.
What? What am I gonna say?
You can help out.
I'm not funny, right? That's what I'm told.
Never mind.
Did I ever get in trouble?
I don't know. You got kicked out.
Where?
I mean, Rocco did. You didn't get kicked out anywhere, did you?
You haven't been kicked out anywhere.
Yeah, you haven't even given it your all. You're just kind of half-assing this whole thing. You're gonna, apply yourself to this? Because if not, you can get the hell out right now.
I'm carrying this show.
You're carrying the show.
What do you do?
What do I do?
Yeah.
What don't I do is the question. I am like the labor of this.
I write all the episodes.
Oh,
okay?
you can write.
How many episodes have you written, Sean?
I've written 3, but you never gonna see them.
You've
they're
written
too
3,
good.
okay?
They're too good.
Tell me about them. Tell me about these phantom episodes that are so good. What's that? You lying? You're just a lying sack of shit? Okay. That's cool.
I haven't done anything but be nice to you.
I don't even think you're ready for the big boy conversations. So why don't you just shut up?
You know what? Okay. You know what? That's great. No, use physical violence. you talking to? So they're right.
How's going on?
He's punching the balls for no reason. There's gotta be a reason.
Did you really punch him in the balls?
Did he really punch you in the balls?
Did you see the adrenaline that he got? He jumped out of the seat and right now he's feeling it.
My favorite episode, I would have to say, is actually Hawk.
Oh, yeah. Go figure. So, what's your favorite skit that you've been in?
That I was in?
Yeah.
Been like 3.
Really? What were they? I mean, I remember one.
Which was?
Zelda, the gay one.
Okay, the gay one.
You just running around. It's like,
I was in Metal Gear Solid and Super Dodgeball. That's it, I think. Yeah.
yeah, we even put girls in Super Dodgeball, alright? That doesn't even count.
But I think my favorite was I don't know. I really like doing Zelda, but I think Metal Gear Solid was funnier. Like,
Don't even steal my thunder, dude.
Oh, you're Thunder?
Don't even pretend like that skit was about you. Where you going? Dude, where you going? Dude, where you going? What are you doing?
We're not done. We're not done.
Shut up. Here, open the door.
Wearing one shoe?
Open the door.
Whose fault do you think that is?
No, it's not.
What are you doing?
I'm done with you, Jerry. Oh, right now.
What's that? What? Oh, carburetor isn't working? Oh, that sucks. Huh? Bet you feel stupid, don't you?
No.
Oh yeah, good one. That's right. Where you going? Hey, hey, where you going?
Hey.
Come back here! Fag! He threw runs at the China!
Were they chewy ones, Chaz? Oh, who did that?